Welcome to another buy or skip video. This episode is gonna be very exciting because we are talking about the Valentine's Day collections from Kiko and also from Catrice. And besides that, there's just a lot happening I'm very excited about. We have seen the Lethal X Dexter collection and it looks amazing. So let's get into it. Okay, let's start out with the Kiko Street Heart collection. I already did a video on it, but in that video I did tell you that we would go over the products that I haven't actually bought, but have swatched, have seen in store, to be able to tell you a little bit of like my thought process and what I think of the products that are in this collection. And also I just talk a little bit more about my own opinions in this style of video. I just feel in a review, people want you to be concise, they want you to be quick. If I keep talking about things that are very subjective, I don't think it's super helpful. So I kind of like to split those things, and that's why I also have this buy or skip video. I love just chatting with you in this video about my opinions. So this Street Heart collection is actually a collab with a street artist. I have to say, on the one hand, I was kind of expecting something like this. On the other hand, I was kind of hoping for a more traditional Valentine's Day collection. I feel like they've been kind of branching out with their Valentine's collections. And last year with the Stella Love collection, they still kept it a little bit more traditional, but they made it a little bit more like fun and colorful with the blue packaging. And then this year they really have like strayed away from what they usually do. I think this is going to be a pretty divisive collection. I don't think it's going to be their most popular one. Usually their Valentine's collections aren't their most popular one, and with this one I also feel like there are going to be a lot of people who don't like this street art style of packaging. I personally do think it is quite cute. With something else that fitted my taste a bit better, yes, I do think so. Okay, so in this collection we have the Street Heart Cheeky Flush Liquid Blush in 3 shades. We have Pop Flamingo, Metro Mauve, and Choco Sundae. So I was really excited to see another liquid blush. This is the one I got, the one in Pop Flamingo. I was really excited to see more liquid blushes because I have mentioned a liquid blush by Kiko from the Days in Bloom collection in my yearly favorites, and I wanted to see if this was similar. This is not similar to that formula because this is more mattifying, it's more blurring, and it's more pigmented. It's still pretty easy to use. It was still pretty easy to blend. I did enjoy it. I like the color. I like the formula. So far, I haven't used it again since then because I filmed that video yesterday. But so far, I think that's a pretty cute formula. It's not exactly the same. And I feel like with a lot of the formulas, they changed it up just a little bit for this collection, which I like. Because sometimes I just feel like they keep on repackaging and repackaging the same things. I feel like lately they've been better about that. They've done that less, but a few years there, it was just the same thing over and over and over again. We also have this Street Heart Chroma Pop Graphic Liner in 3 shades, a yellow, a pink, and a purple. These look pretty cute, but very colorful, kind of like lighter liners like this. I just know I don't use them a lot, so I decided not to get these. Also, the prices of Kiko products, they've just gone up a bit, and I have to be a little bit more selective when I try these collections, because I used to be able to buy like 5 or 6 products for 80 euros. Now I bought 5 products and it was like 100 euros. That is quite a lot of money for Kiko. I don't really consider them drugstore anymore. Well, their regular range is definitely drugstore. And if you look at the prices, it's kind of like L'Oreal prices, but they're not as affordable more as they used to be. Then we have the Street Heart Color Tech Multi-Texture Eyeshadow Palette. And this one is $20.99. You do get 12 shades. They are in smaller pans. I did decide to pick up the eyeshadow palette because I did think that the colors of this looked really interesting. Like they looked intriguing. We have a row of colorful shades, a row of neutral mattes that are cool toned, and then we have a row of shimmers where some are a little bit more creamy and some are a little bit more like a traditional shimmer. The look that I did with this, I did really enjoy. This would have been more of a like perfect palette, would have made a little bit more sense for me and my taste if like maybe 2 of the shimmers were more colorful shimmers. Like this one is a little bit pinky, but still pretty neutral. If we had kind of like a blue and a purplish pink shimmer, that would have made this like not the perfect palette, but that would have made this color story make so much sense to me. Now I do really enjoy it. I feel like the colors that we have are quite easily used into look together with the neutrals, but I feel like they still played it a little safe. However, this is one of their best attempts at creating a colorful palette because they have done other colorful palettes that weren't really exactly it. So actually quite enjoy so far the palette and the look that I did. Then we also have the Street Heart eye paints, and I did get a question if I would try these, and I did swatch these in store. We have 4 shades. We have 2 like shiny shades and 2 cream shades. These seemed to me like the liquid eyeshadows that we've seen from Kiko Milano from other collections. Both the cream ones and the shimmery ones looked kind of like a standard liquid eyeshadow, and I have tried this from Kiko Milano. I know they work well, they dry down. These are good liquid eyeshadows, but this is $13.99 for a formula that I already know I'm probably gonna enjoy but not use like a lot. So I can tell you this is a pretty good formula. I cannot be 100% certain that it's the exact same formula, but what I've tried from Kiko Milano when it comes to their liquid eyeshadows, it works. It just didn't feel like the right choice for me. I just wanted to try things that feel newer, and I think that's also how I'm going to be approaching new Kiko Milano collections. I just want to try things that feel newer, like the things where you and I are waiting on the answer, like, is this gonna be good? And if it's the same thing as what we've seen before, we kind of already know. Then we have a face primer. This is a Street Heart Forget the Filter Multitasking Face Primer. I didn't get this. It's a hydrating cream with a shiny finish. It doesn't have perfume in it, it seems. Oh, it does have perfume in it. Oh, it's just a little higher up. Okay, I'm glad I didn't get that. Yeah, that isn't for me. We also have the Street Heart Illumi Contour Face Palette. We have 2 different face palettes, one in Champagne and Hazelnut and one in Warm Gold and Cacao. And this is a cream face palette with a bronzer and a highlighter. I did buy the face palette and I really enjoyed it in my video. So this is the face palette. The bronzer is a really nice neutral shade. The highlighter is quite a nice lit from within glow. Was really easy to use. I really enjoyed that. I would think that is probably gonna be a favorite. This one was $19.99. Then we also have the Street Heart Illuminate Liquid Highlighter that we have in 3 shades. That one is $16.99. I did buy a highlighter as well. This one is a little bit thinner and serumy than the liquid highlighters that we have seen from Kiko Milano from other collections. Also, it is more subtle in the glow. It is a very natural sheen. It works quite well, but I just don't know if it really is adding something to my collection. I feel it's pretty similar in its effect to the Sun Kisser liquid highlights. Then we also have the Street Heart Paint of Love pH Lip Balm. Looks cute, don't need it. I'm not buying any pH reacting products this year. It's a Street Heart Pump Up the Volume lip liner. The shades look pretty cute, but I just feel like that is not really the exciting thing of the collection. Let me know if you are actually always waiting to see a lip liner review from these collections. I feel like I never buy a lip liner. While before I actually made videos, I did buy kind of like combinations of lip liners and lipsticks from Kiko Milano. So if you're missing that from me, let me know. I could think about that. Then we also have the Street Heart Pump Up the Volume Solid Lipstick. These are the slim lipsticks. There was only 1 shade in the store, which was a 04. And I actually wanted to get the 01 All City Pink because that one is a sheer one or like a clear one with a little bit of a shimmer in it. I thought that was a little bit more interesting. These seem pretty similar to me to the ones from the Gloss Supreme collection, where I do have 2 shades of, and one of them looks kind of like a mauve shade. So I thought I will buy the other lip product. I will just leave this for now, even though I could have tried this, I could have gotten this, like I could have gotten a mauve shade, but I don't want to get duplicates. So if I see that light pink sheer one, shimmery one in store, maybe I'll pick it up. There's a chance. These are $14.99 by the way. And then we have the Street Heart Vinyl Lock Lip Lacquer in, I believe, 6 shades. And at first I wasn't planning to buy this because I thought it was gonna be kind of like a thick shiny lip gloss as the one from the Gloss Supreme collection, but then I was in store and I realized that these are very thin, liquidy, 16-hour wear liquid lipsticks. So they have the shine, but they actually wear long, like they don't feather into your lips. So I in the end got shade 03, and this is a product that is actually pretty comparable to the Maybelline Final Ink, like those glowy long-lasting lipsticks, but these, or at least this one, actually is a lot thinner and I feel like it's a little less sticky. So I just have really high hopes for this, and I did eat my dinner with this. I did drink some tea after the video and it did kind of like calm off a little bit. Like it's not perfectly transfer proof, but in the end of the night my lips looked basically perfect. So I have really high hopes. This color did turn out a little bit brighter in the video than I was expecting, but I think that could also be like what other makeup I was combining it with and what lip liner I was combining it with. So I'm gonna play around with it a little bit, but I have high hopes. Okay, that's gonna be the Kiko collection. By the way, you can get a tote bag if you buy 3 products. The tote bag is pretty cute, but nothing I'm really gonna use. Probably I'm just gonna throw some makeup in there at some point. Like sometimes I just need to separate things out. That's where I use random bags and things for. Okay, now on to the regular programming. We have a new foundation and setting spray from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Impeccable Blurring Second Skin Matte Foundation and the Impeccable 24-Hour Blurring Matte Setting Spray. So these are long-wearing matte products. We have a medium to full coverage foundation, a long wearing formula. I have dry skin. I am nowadays more interested in foundation launches because I have realized that there are like skin tints and foundations out there that I do enjoy, but this is not gonna be it. Like too matte, too flat, too long wearing and drying. That's not what we're gonna do. Like I want something long wearing, but for me, for something to wear well, it also has to be a bit more hydrating. Then we have from Smashbox the SPX rated Hot Stix cream blush sticks, and I thought this actually looks quite interesting. Like the colors are really fun, they're really bright. A part of me kind of would like to try maybe the purple one or the red one, maybe the red one, but I have been buying some blushes. I've been buying some blushes in some fun shades as well. Like at the end of 2024, I wasn't really buying a lot of blushes, but I just got my Glaminatrix order. I just bought 3 shades of blush from Maybelline, the Sunkisser matte line. I have some blushes to test out, so I'm gonna keep an eye on this. It's also gonna be a little bit more on the expensive side, $24. Well, it's not too bad. I'm gonna see if I see this anywhere. Like the colors look cute. Says ultra vivid payoff melts into skin, blends and diffuses evenly and easily. Dewy skin-like finish glides on over other makeup. I don't know if this is gonna be a formula that dries down, but I don't know, something about this did intrigue me. Then we have these face palettes by Sephora collection. This is a colorful face bronzer, blush and highlighter palette, an all-in-one face palette. There's just something about Sephora collection, even though I have tried some things from them, well, mainly the matte liquid lipsticks I've tried from them that I have enjoyed. Whenever I see their launches, I just feel a little uninspired. I just feel a little bored. Like it could be good makeup and I've heard good things about some of the makeup, but I just feel like it's not doing something to me. So I'm not gonna pick that up. Then we have the Simply Posh Cosmetics Snow Angel collection. And Simply Posh is a brand that I've been kind of keeping an eye out for. And this is actually a color story that I think I would quite enjoy. I, however, don't know if this is the right time to try this brand, this eyeshadow palette. I'm getting quite a few things in. I don't want to overwhelm myself. Like, where do I stop? It looks really cute. The shimmers look nice. I'm gonna see when this comes in Monolith, if at that point it makes sense for me to buy this. But I also think this is not the most expensive brand. I'm intrigued, but I don't know. Should I buy this? Would you be interested in this? Would you want to see something with that? Then we have the Davini Beauty Davinity eyeshadow palette. And also with this brand, there's something about it where I'm a little intrigued. This is not going to be my eyeshadow palette. I feel like it's a little too deep and murky. And there's some shades here together that I wouldn't really use together. But I think this is quite an interesting brand. So I did want to mention it. Then this one, the Glaminatrix Cosmetics Nearly Natural eyeshadow palette, is getting a revamp. First it was a re-release, now it's starting to look more and more like a revamp. I did ask you a couple months ago if you wanted to see maybe some looks with the Nearly Natural palette, because I do have the original palette and it's one of my favorites, and I'm actually glad that I didn't do that because it is becoming more and more of a different palette than it used to be. We are getting 5 new shades and 2 shades are actually changed from the original. You're seeing a layout, a little sneak peek, and it will be ready in 1 to 2 months. I'm kind of thinking maybe I wanna pick this up because this is really like the revamped 2025 version of my favorite palette. I could do some comparisons. I would love to have the new version, but I want to see what it is first. Like I want to see the new shades, if they're gonna be shades that I feel like I need in my life. But I'm definitely intrigued by this. I just love Glaminatrix Cosmetics, one of my favorite brands. We're gonna see. Then we have the new Super Boost Lip Gloss by Make It Forever. High shine and buildable lip gloss with skincare-like benefits with a unique lip grip applicator. Gives volume to your lips with a cooling and plumping feeling that lasts 12 hours. 4 shades. Well, that is quite a promise. 12 hours of plumping. I feel like we're seeing quite a lot of sheer non-shimmery lip glosses. That is an interesting development. I don't think I'm gonna buy this, but the colors look quite nice. I think I would enjoy those colors. Okay, someone did ask me in my comments under my last buy or skip video what I thought, or if I'd seen the new Essence eyeshadow palette. We have a new nude eyeshadow palette and we have a new colorful rainbow eyeshadow palette. These are on the Essence EU website. These are, I think, now available at Ulta. It says here that it's available at Ulta. The thing is, I've seen bigger eyeshadow palettes from Essence before, and I usually don't see them anywhere actually available for purchase, like in the Netherlands or like places where I shop. So I don't know if this is actually going to be available here. Like some things are on the Essence EU website and you never really see them anywhere. It's like, is this even truly a product? What is this information even telling me? I feel like they sometimes have specific releases for the US. I don't really know what the thought behind it is. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to buy these palettes even though they are on the Essence EU website. Doesn't mean I can purchase them. So my thoughts about this. These are 15 euros each, which is a pretty good price. I think the color stories look pretty nice. They look usable. However, usually the Essence eyeshadow formula is very, very basic. It's usable, but don't expect too much from the textures. Don't expect too much from the eyeshadows. Don't expect too many different looks. And I don't know if I would buy these even if I could. If I saw these on Boozy Shop now, would I buy these? I'm not sure. I don't feel super inspired by them. I feel like I would feel more inspired if it wasn't Essence and I had more faith in the formula. I feel like I would be more inspired if this were Catrice. I also feel like there are just some pretty similar-ish shades in here for a pretty big palette. If you would love to see a video with this, let me know. Can't make any promises. I don't know if it will be available. I haven't seen it yet on Boozy Shop. If this becomes available with the new Essence update, I could think about it. Then we have the Sephora collection Glaze Balms. And once again, I just feel like this looks really basic, a little boring, a little cheapy. It looks kind of like this could be like $1 at some random drugstore. It's a tinted glossy lip balm with a melting texture and 10-hour hydration that leaves a high shine. We have 3 flavors, shades, $12 each. I'm not gonna buy this. Also, I just bought the lip peptide lip balms from, well, was it peptide? I don't know if it was peptide. I'm just making things up. Butter dripping lip balms from Catrice. I'm still testing those out. I think that's enough for me. Then we have 2 new Unearthly Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes. We have the Shadow Petal. This is a cool toned eyeshadow palette with some kind of like murky dusty shades. This one is gonna be $32. It looks pretty cute. Like this looks like an eyeshadow palette that could be up my alley. I would want to maybe see a video. Usually that's possible to see a video before this becomes available to me. I'm probably not gonna buy anymore directly from the Unearthly Cosmetics website because once that didn't go well. Like I had to pay the extra taxes twice. I don't know what's going on there, but I just kind of feel like I'm overbuying from outside of the EU. Like I'm probably still going to do it sometimes, but if I can wait for it to come to Monolith, I probably will do that in the future. I will try and do that unless I know for sure that it's going to take a lot longer. So I'm going to watch a video, see if I want to pick this up. We also have the Murky Meadow, and that one has a little bit more warm tones, green tones. This looks really nice, but these are not my tones, so I'm not gonna buy this. I'm just waiting for more information, more swatches. I hope we're gonna be seeing some videos of this soon. I might pick up the more cool toned one. Then we have the new limited edition Kiss and Glow by Catrice. This is going to be the Valentine's Day collection. I did mention this briefly when I was talking about the Catrice update, because I actually thought that this was going to be part of the update, which it is not. So this is a limited edition collection, and I did recently talk about slowing down with collections, slowing down with purchasing things, not feeling like I need to buy whole collections. But honestly, this collection speaks to my soul. This collection speaks to me, the colors speak to me, and I am considering picking all of this up because I love the lip liner formulas that I've tried from Catrice. Like, they do good lip formulas. I also think just the colors of everything, they are all colors that I think I would like to use. We have the blush and highlighter sticks, and then we have kind of like this corally blush, we have a reddish blush, and then we have a champagne highlighter stick. We have the peptide lip balms in a nude pink and kind of like reddish shade, and also the lip liners, like they fit with that. And we have the Kiss and Glow shimmer lip balm, which looks really cute. If that's actually shimmery, I could definitely enjoy that. Like, all of this looks really nice. Looks like colors I would wear. I have faith in this quality. I'm probably gonna pick all of this up. So I'm not gonna hold back when I feel excitement, and this is exciting to me. I did really enjoy the Valentine's collection that Catrice did last year, but there were also a few duds in that collection. I feel like this could be a collection where everything works. I'm hoping for it. I'm really hoping for it. I have faith in this. Once I see it, I'm gonna buy it, and I really want to try it out. You can expect a video from me ASAP. Alright, Lethal Cosmetics has revealed their Dexter collab, and this time I didn't have a sneak attack video, but I have some very exciting news. Lethal Cosmetics is sending this to me in PR. They noticed my video that I made on the Spellcraft collection, and they noticed that I waited for their reveal. They really appreciated that, and so they did send me a message after that. And also yesterday, I think, they asked me for my address to send me this collection. So this is actually on its way to me, and when I read that, I was literally like jumping around the room, jumping for joy. I was literally squealing. I have become such a fan of Lethal Cosmetics. I feel like the quality that they have had since the Avatar: The Last Airbender collection, and just the thought that goes into the collabs that they do and how well they create products around this theme, has just made me such a fan. So I am so excited to be able to try out this collection. I don't know when it will arrive to me, but once it does, I'm gonna do a video on this full collection. Gonna be trying it all out. We have 5 nail polishes in different formulas: magnetic, holographic, multi-chrome, sheer with an underglow. We have 2 lip oils, we have 2 lip stains, we have a eyeshadow palette, a brush set, and a face highlighter. Wait, what was this? All right, that was a liquid highlighter packaging. I just think this is so well done, and I kind of feel like Lethal and we are in sync, because I see so many brands do so many collabs with things that I've never seen, that I've never had anything to do with, and I've actually seen this show. I do feel like I need to do a little bit of a recap. I need to watch a few episodes again, because it's been over 10 years that I watched this show, but I did really enjoy it when I was watching it back in the day. I just feel like this all looks so good. I love the look of the eyeshadow palette. If you see my eyeshadow palette ranking, if you've seen my speed reviews, then you know that the Cherry Rebel palette by Makeup Revolution has been quite a favorite of mine, and the reason for that is that it combines cool tones with reds, and for some reason that makes reds much more wearable to me, and I feel like we're seeing that once again in this palette. I love the half with the cool tones, and I can really see myself kind of like mixing in those reds as well. I don't wear a lot of reds, but they do really like contrast my eyes very well because I have green eyes. So I'm really excited to try that palette. I think this is all looking so good once again. I'm very, very excited, and I feel honored that they are sending this to me. I am so excited. I cannot tell you how excited I am. Like, one of your favorite brands sending you PR, it's just an amazing feeling. I can't wait, and I can't wait. Okay, we have my Charlotte Tilbury new shades of the Hollywood Contour Wand. We have a lighter shades, we have deeper shades, and a cat hair is flying around. We have lighter shades, we have deeper shades, and I actually feel like it is high time for this. Like, they only had, I think, 2 shades, and like more options were needed. I have heard mixed reviews of the Hollywood Contour Wand. Some people seem to really love it, say it's so easy, say there's nothing like it. And some people seem to feel like it's overhyped and it doesn't blend well. Let me know, have you tried it? Do you like it? Do you think I should try it? Like, the lightest shade does look pretty good. But also, I've been trying so many good bronzers by drugstore brands. Like, I told you in my yearly favorites that I hadn't been trying that many amazing bronzers, but then I've tried the liquid bronzer from Catrice from the update, absolutely amazing. I have tried the duo from Kiko from their new collection, absolutely amazing. I have tried a W7 bronzer that is gonna be in a video that's coming next week. Also really nice. So I don't know if I need to buy this. We also have new shades in these blush duos by Petal. This is the Major Headlines Double Take Crème and Powder Blush Duo. Never tried these. The colors look pretty nice, but at the same time I feel like, didn't we already have similar shades? But I'm not that familiar with the line. I'm not gonna pick this up. Then we have the new Colourpop Cosmetics and New Moon X New Moon Twilight New Moon collab collection. We have a more warm brown, reddish, golden, green eyeshadow palette. We once again have some like Super Shocks, eyeshadow sticks, lip products. This is not really my color story. I am not really buying from Colourpop right now, not because I have anything against them, it's just not a brand that I'm super interested in right now. Then we have a sneak peek by Blend Bunny Cosmetics. This is the plastic eyeshadow palette, and this has 12 shades. A part of me wants to give Blend Bunny another chance, but the first palette that I tried from them didn't really work for me because the shimmers did really crease on me, and that is just not very enjoyable. We're gonna see what this is. I have a feeling there's gonna be some really bright pink shades in here, which I don't love. Like, I love pink, but I love it to be a little bit softer, a little bit more muted, like a hot pink. Isn't really for me. In the end, I don't think I'm gonna pick this up, but I like that they are doing another format because we've seen a lot of really big rainbow palettes. I like seeing some other things. I think this is gonna be it for all of the new releases that I wanted to talk about. Am I forgetting something? I don't think so. I guess that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for the new makeup releases. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you're excited about, and then I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.